Hello, hello, hello. We are back. Last episode for June, and then I can get on to Friday's videos. Eek! It's 11:17 in the evening on Thursday. So, yeah, I gotta at least get one video for tomorrow done before I go to bed tonight. But if I'm being perfectly honest, I have zero. I might not sleep in. So for now in the background, we're going to have Gail Augustinelli again because this is my normal 11 o'clock viewing of her. Today is Forgotten Friends Friday. It's one of her mini series that she does. And as you can see, I've got things lined up again like I did last time. So let's get rolling. Ooh, she's got her idea journals out. Lovely. I get lots of ideas when she does her idea journals.
To Deanne, Lori, Anne, and Carol, thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Okay, we're just going to jump right in. I'm going to put this one over there for the moment. And I was just looking through my idea journal, looking for things that I could use a digital for. So I have myself a little marker here. Let's make one of these. I'll leave the marker there, then I'll know where to put it back.
Leave the marker so you know where to put it back, Gail.
So this is a fun little thing that is just a journaling space and made out of just one digital. So, before we get to going, let's just take a real quick look-see. This is a huge kit from the Junk Journal Studio, as they always are, but I thought I would just flip through a little bit and show you. This is the pink mega pack.
So I am ignoring the colors that are on the canvas because, as I discovered in the last video, somehow or another I got like an entire row off. So I don't know how I can fix that until it's all the way done, and then I can just kind of look at it and go, okay, yeah, this doesn't seem right. Let's pull out and see if we can fix it. I can sort of still see the grid.
And then she does like a small size and a large size of the ephemera, which I think is really nice because it gives you some options, you know.
But it is what it is. I mean, I'm too far into it to take it out and start over. I'm not willing to do that.
So as you can see, I haven't pressed.
And the worst case scenario is the only thing that's going to look really wonky is going to be the tires. You know, at least as far as I can imagine at the moment. Because moving from, the fenders up, I'm following the grid following the pattern rather than following the grid. Or trying to follow the grid.
Kind sweatshirt, so that's appropriate for doing the pink kit. Okay.
So she's using her Junk Journal Studio pink kit. Bless you, Gail. Speaking of rulers, I got my new ruler today. And again, today being June 5th. So you guys, if you've watched my other crafting videos, you might have seen this ruler before. It's one I bought off of Temu. It's acrylic, but it is a centering ruler, so 0 in the center, and then it goes 1 to 6 this way, and 1 to 6 this way, and then 1 to 12 here. Well, the problem I'm having is I don't know if you can see that, but my letters are all starting to wear off, and I can't really, same down here, because this is where I used it the most. Like, I can't even see where my measurements are anymore, because the numbers have all worn off. So I went on to Amazon and I bought this one. This is metal. And these are indented, so even if they do wear off, I can just add some more paint down in there. But it's kind of interesting because they have like holes. I don't know how well you can see that. There's like holes in them, so you can like put your pencil there and make the dot right at the line, which is kind of cool. But this is centimeters on this side and inches on this side, and it's a zeroing. So 0 here and 0 here. 1 to 15, 1 to 15 centimeters, 1 to 6, or 0 to 6 inches, 0 to 6, 0 to 15, 0 to 15. So it's complete center ruler, which is kind of cool. I like the little dots because like I say you can go and then instead of having to like go off the edge of the ruler and like hope you're still lined up. So yeah, this will just be get used for straight edging rather than measuring now. But it'd be nice to be able to. It'd be fun. Get to use my new ruler when I move into some other projects here. For now, I am still working my way through this project for the month of June. My last video for June of this one. And then I can move on to diamond painting, which, again, tomorrow's Friday. By the time you see this, this will, already be a null and void moment. But,
going on all cylinders here. So I'm going to cut this off.
by the time you see this, I will have already recorded tomorrow, aka June 6th, video. Okay, I'm gonna have to rewind because I've already lost.
It is a fun scrap. That scrap
Okay, fold it in quarters, fold down. Okay, I see what she did. I'm following.
I am going to round the corners. Ow! Scraped my knuckles on my shelf there. Isn't good. Small one here. Okay, then it's just a matter of decorating, doing some distressing. This is a little piece of lace with a label on it. I don't know. We could do something like that, or we could do something different. But very excited to use these digitals. Yeah, I think I have practically every kit that Michelle has done in her lifetime. And there's so many pieces.
That would be Michelle at Junk Journal Studio. If you use digital prints in your crafting, or you're interested in starting to use digital prints in your crafting, Junk Journal Studio is definitely one I would recommend. Her prices are very nice for the size kits that you get.
On the inside.
And I think this is normally where I
So hubby's out
end up making an adjustment, is in this area here.
kind of rushing out there because it looks like it's going to rain. And Maddie is at his
I think it's in this one
training
here.
for one of his 2 jobs. I talk about my friend Candy that we go to lunch and we used to work together at the college. Well, she is retired, but she still works the grounds crew. And so I think she's going to more or less be Maddie's boss.
Because this black
So
here,
that'll be fun for him to hang out with my friend Candy. Okay, like that. Just about getting there. So, yeah. My son is here, but he's off at the meetings that he had. I don't know.
is over 1.
watch horror films. That's kind of our routine when he comes, is we'll watch a horror movie with him. And Maddie's not a fan. Doesn't like the horror movies. Okay, so now I think what is in the ephemera and see if there's some small something that we can just put right there. I'm sure there is. I'd be very surprised if we couldn't find something. We'll just, these are kind of the bigger pieces, but see, here's some fun ones. This index is,
See, I'm not a big pink fan, so
I like that. It's too bad.
it's hard for me to look at somebody working on something in all pink and being like, yeah, really enjoy that.
So then, if we're working on stuff, I'll end up having a few things cut out. It won't have quite so much fuzzy cutting. Oh, these are not my fuzzy cutting scissors. So that's precise. I use my Tim Holtz for fussy cutting. Okay. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, just kind of pretty there. But then we need something here, and I like the idea of a little cluster of these. I like fabric ones. Don't know what I have that
Those look like Rachel's.
might be nice on there.
Try to roll this.
Too tight, but this one. Do kind of like that. Why not? Okay, so I put some, excuse my reach, grab some Fabri-Tac here and put some of that on there. Right there, I think. And the weight of the cluster
A
cutting
big
piece,
thing is to make sure that these two black lines line up, because this is the line that goes up
there.
the door, and this is the line that outlines this back side of the fender.
Upside down.
So I got to make sure that these blacks end up in the same spot.
So, win, win, win,
Which-
win, win.
So far, it looks like they're going to line up just fine.
And use one piece of that I got. Okay.
Although,
So, and you can open this and have all that journaling space, but it can easily tuck into a pocket.
it does say there's supposed to be two purples here, not one.
Let's
Or two of the dark blues, I should say.
the idea book again. I'm gonna get rid of that.
This is where things are going to get a little dicey.
Oh yeah, this was cool. So let's see about doing this. This idea came from two
Because this one's supposed to be
sisters
just to
jumped
the
through,
left, so
and
let's
it's
take out one of these.
And then see, it's got a journaling card kind of on the inside, kind of a hidden journaling spot. So I thought that might be fun with.
And just move them over
So
one.
let's get to it. Let's see. The first thing I'm gonna do is seal it. That. Okay, and then we're gonna fold it up for a pocket. Maybe how big is this? 1 3/4.
And at the end of the day, I don't really think anybody's watching
That
this
will become our pocket, and then
particular one all that much anyway.
I'm gonna take
Okay, we're gonna roll that to the
this
side. We're gonna
about 2 inches
go
off
here.
the top.
So again, we need
2 inches off the
two
top,
blacks.
please.
So we're gonna go
Are we having a haircut or are we
here.
Okay. So there's our base pieces. Now we just get to cover them up.
These all
I'm
need to
going
come up
go
here
ahead
anyway.
And get some
And here.
good inking so that when I put on the paper, it doesn't have to go exactly
And
to the edge. So even though it looks complicated, it's pretty easy. It's just
okay, so from here to here
getting
is all this dark
an
blue.
envelope.
I may actually end up having to bring another one out. We'll see.
Yeah, gosh, hubby's been at it today. Got both our cars washed. They needed it so bad because there's so much pollen here. Okay, so I think that's good because this part here is gonna glue down on your page. So let's grab a digital here.
Just working with an envelope now.
It's hard to, I love this. This side.
So this is her Forgotten Friend Friday. I don't know if I said that earlier. It's Thursday for me. It's Friday for her. She's in Montana. It's an hour ahead. So it airs at midnight her time. 11 my time.
So I was gonna work with another kid too.
So I think her Forgotten Friend this week is the digital itself. Some more under there.
The firmware update, whatever that means. So an update just taken forever because I did it. I started it going before lunch, thinking, okay, this will be good. It'll be before lunch. When I get done with lunch, it'll be it'll be done. Nope.
Nope.
I think what I'll do is do this widthwise first. But yeah, so anyway, it's still running over there.
So I think what she's making, I've made before.
Another day.
Where you fold an envelope, you cut open part of it, makes like a little pocket, and then you fold the bottom up to make an outside pocket as well. I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be just right, isn't it? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to this part torn out for this. Oh, my printer's making noise over there. Hopefully that's the sound of progress.
I just got an idea for a fair project for next year. It's too late to do it for this year.
An easy way to do this, like maybe put this on and then do your cutting of your envelope or something. Okay, let's see.
I haven't even really
Let's see how we
thought too much about what I'm doing for fair projects this year.
yes, I do.
I'll probably submit my full deck challenge and my altered index cards. Like, I don't even have any journals to do this year. Unless I mean, I'd have to really buckle down and start whipping them out. Because fair's in a little over 2 months.
Much moaning and groaning. I don't know if you can hear my printer, but it's just because, yes, maybe it's at the end of putting that.
All the journals I've made so far this year have been like commissioned pieces, so I don't have any that I just made for the sake of making them.
I need to probably bottom, do I? Maybe a little bit. I lost my glue book. I can't find it. I did tidy up a bit, but apparently not enough. You know, just things get a little crazy when you're making lots of different stuff. Okay, so now we'll put this here. Like that. Okay, this one.
Can't convince my daughter to do another journal this year. She's like, why? They hated mine last year. I'm like, I don't think they hated it. It just didn't stack up. But that shouldn't stop you from doing your own entries.
This here. Okay. That's going to go on the top there. We do, however, need something for the back of this. And since I have this
She's
little
super stubborn.
bit, I think that's what I'm going to use.
Don't know where she got that from.
Always handy to have a little extra.
I don't remember if I had to make an adjustment on this end or not.
And I'm going to need to trim off the bottom, but I think I'll glue it on and then do that. Oh, I might not need to do the bottom because I'm going to cut it off.
Should be a blue. I made a gray on top of this one.
My husband's right by the window.
And 2 of these.
He's gonna make it before it starts to rain. Starts to rain on him. Oh no. Yeah, just a sliver off here.
And we have
That.
one of these.
Okay, now, oops. Just wanna let go.
One of
Now we need
these.
to do, well, we can glue the pocket, and then we need to do the inner part of our
And some
card.
blacks.
I was kind of wondering if there would be something in the ephemera that would fit just right. We could just back it on some cardstock. Sorry, I can't get my pen in. There we go.
See, these should all be over one. The feeling about that.
That's what we have so far. But let's see if perchance we have a little piece of ephemera that will work well. And this is the spot. Too small. This is kind of what I was thinking of. It's like that or that.
because this black ones should
What I'm
be
thinking is I could put it on the.
over 1.
Let's cut this one. We'll put it on the cardstock and make the cardstock just the right size for what we're doing.
Wait a
here.
minute here.
And it's okay if the cardstock shows around the sides of this piece.
Yeah, because it should be over 1 from this black. No? Am I looking at the right? No, I was not.
Yeah, so kind of
Should be even.
behind the time on this ephemera set. I'm sure other people have been working with it long before but
So let's
I just
go back and do this again.
had to do that. Let's see what this. It's a bit big.
I was looking at the wrong line. Let's see here. Take this one from this side, so I only have to move 1.
Where you at?
And this one goes back.
Okay, so we're gonna want it to go about right there, and then let's see
Okay,
as far as the length.
we got 2 of these blues.
Now I'm gonna double check and just make sure it fits. And it does. Okay, cool.
A black.
You could just leave this as is, but I kind of wanted to put that on there. Okay, and then so once
Dark
it's
blue.
in here, I want to go too low. I think I'll go
Oh, I
right
hate
up
these
there
last
and
ones.
see how that works.
A medium blue. Another dark blue.
Stamping. So let's pop that in there.
And a black. And then we are done.
That in there.
We're done with another row. We are done filming for the month of June.
There.
Okay, let's pack up. Okay, I want to come back and start the next one. I got to pull out another one of these, this dark blue.
And I was thinking about one of the pretty fussy cuts from
That
the
goes in
kid.
there. Oh, let me cross these. 'Cause I forgot to do that yesterday. Or the last, yeah, well, it was yesterday.
With glue stick just so I can slide it. Okay. Just slide that a bit.
Okay. Put that away. This way. Put this way.
So, I've been telling you,
And then we will call this
is
a video.
to play volleyball.
Thanks for stopping by once again. Just your monthly reminder. Do all those YouTubey things. Hit that like button if you enjoy my content. Hit the down button if you don't. Either way, I appreciate the feedback.
So weird to think of.
Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. When I look at my analytics, like 73% of the people watching my videos are not subscribers. So if you're not subscribers, that means you're not getting notifications. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that way you always know when my videos dropped. And feel free to share my channel, my content with anybody you think may be interested. Hopefully someday in the future we can work on doing some collaboration, some live streaming with multiple people on panel, working on projects. So keep that in mind, and we'll talk to you later. Peace out.